So now I got to deal with it.
I forgot.
I'll take care of it. How about I take it?
For a cooperative game, I've never hoped for somebody to fail more.
Yoink, blah, tickety tick. Oh, yoink, blah, tickety tick. Oh, yoink, blah, tickety tick.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the G3 boardroom. Today we are going to be playing I was going to say an oldie but a goodie. The name is G.I. Joe. It's kind of a brand new
game.
The deck building game. I mean, I was thinking oldie but goodie because of the old cartoon back in the, was it 70s or 80s?
80s.
80s. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. So yeah, it's a deck building game, and it's fairly new. I've not played it. Think these guys have.
Yes.
And Jason's going to kind of talk us through how to play, and then we're going to get going.
Yep. First of all, though, I do have to make a comment. Deck building game. I don't like when they do. At least it's not called the board game or something. And it does identify it as a deck building game, so I've got to make my peace with it.
What should they call it?
I don't know. Game.
G.I. Joe the game?
Game. I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
G.I. Joe the cereal. It's what it is.
Maybe whoever owns the G.I. Joe brand, you have to differentiate.
Perhaps. So this game is relatively new. I think it came out October, November of 21. It's now, as of this shooting, it's March of 22, just to put in some context. But it is
when the video comes out, it'll be July.
June, July. Depends on our editor, who is
a bit sketchy.
Yeah.
That's what kids like to say, sus.
Yeah. But this is a deck building game, which we know how those work, but we're going to spend our recruiting power to hire cards from the lineup. They go on top of the deck in this game as opposed to in the discard pile, which is a big difference from a game like Marvel Deck Builder, where it's going in your discard pile and then you got to recirculate. So these go on top, so you get them next turn, which is great. We're going to go on missions. There are 2 missions out of the box, or 2 stories out of the box, and it plays just like a G.I. Joe story, just like the G.I. Joe cartoon. In fact, one of them I think is the Mass Device, which it was a big 5-story or 5-episode arc. Look it up on YouTube. And I'm sure it's out there. But we're going to take G.I. Joes. We're going to take vehicles, and we'll explain that as we go. The vehicles have a capacity. There's only so many guys that can fit in the car. Which, by the way, this we refer to as the company car. So imagine when we take this, just cruising down the street with G3 boardroom and blazing down the side. Not that we have the budget for such a thing, but it happens. So we're going to recruit more stuff, make the decks better in order to defeat the Cobra missions. Different Joes have different skills. The skills will either apply to the mission or they will not. I'll read the missions aloud as they come up. Another cool thing about this game is you actually play an entire turn before the first mission comes out. So you have a second to bulk up and get ready. Better than the guys who are just happen to be manning the phones when the calls come in that something's a problem. You can actually start getting some stuff into your deck. So since Dave and I have played this before, Jason is not, I suggest we start with Dave. That way Jason has a chance to learn before it actually gets over to him. What do you think?
Makes sense.
Dave's the guy who's always got to go first. So we're going to let him do that.
Right.
So.
I'm glad you guys give me 2 minutes to learn a game. I appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Yeah.
So you start with 11 cards, I believe?
No, you start with 10.
10, and you draw 5?
And you draw 5. By the way, public service announcement, sleeve your cards.
All right, so I
have a heart. You paid for it. Preserve it.
I got some cards here that are kind of useless. I got a Diffuse as a starter card, but I don't have any side missions, so that's not going to be very helpful.
But as we know, if Dave has the card, it's useless.
Second effort, again, this allows me to re-roll a die if I go on a mission. There are no missions to go on, so that's kind of useless.
Yeah.
I got 2 regular Joes here who I use for recruiting, so I only have 2 recruiting. Doesn't leave me many options, so luckily in this game you're never without a option, unless you only have 1 recruiting.
Right.
But I will take one of those service rifles down at the end, which are useful on a side mission, and they have 2 recruiting on them.
Right.
And that goes on top of my deck.
Right.
That goes in my discard pile, and my turn is finite.
Uber. All right. Good turn, Dave. Okay, so I got 3 regular starting Joes here. Again, the guys from the phone pool, or just happened to be on staff that evening. All right, I got the side mission card. I got a re-roll dice card, neither of which is going to occur, so I don't need to bother. But I got 1, 2, 3 recruiting, so I can take Ripcord or Clutch, or I can take the Shark. So I'm going to take Ripcord because he's got some wild skill there. Goes on top of my deck. And these go into discard pile, and I replace the card.
I like how the new guys go on the top of the deck.
Yeah, that's
Instead
very
of,
useful. It's like I said, that's in other deck builders. Most of the time, the guys go in your discard
Usually,
pile, and then you got to wait and recycle and get them back through. These guys go right on, so you can use them next turn, and you can actually plot out different things. When you look at the mission, and the mission takes explosives. Well, maybe I'll take this guy with explosives, and I'll have him next turn. So you can plan a little bit in advance.
Cool. Okay, so for my turn, I've got 2 guys that are useless. The reroll 1 die.
Same one I
defeat a side mission. I've got a couple of starter Joes that I can buy stuff with, but I got this one here.
It's no good.
Comms. Oh, it's no good.
Oh, the one that...
It's discard 1 uncovered card from the lineup and replace, or target a teammate with 3 or fewer cards to draw 1 card.
Where that becomes really useful is when you're running a mission and other people are supplying guys for it, then you can play comms and like replenish their hand a little bit. That situation has not occurred yet, so comms is not that useful unless you see something specifically that you want to kill and replace.
So you only end up with 2, correct?
Yeah, 2.
So if you do what I did, which because you had the exact starting hand, and buy one of those service rifles down at the end, you'll end up with 6 recruiting next turn.
For next turn.
And you should have your leader with you, which should give you the option to upgrade.
That's cool. There's nothing else in there I can buy anyways. Besides this.
Take service rifle. Service rifle is not bad. It comes out as a side, when you're
for a side mission.
Side missions specifically. Now the difference being on the big missions, you can ask for help. On the side missions, it's just you.
Gotcha.
So something to keep in mind. Okay, so go ahead and take that away. Dave.
Okay, end of the round.
The
threat goes up by 1.
Right. Are we on the 3-player side?
We are on the 3-player side.
Fantastic. This is 2-sided. There's one for 1 and 2-player, 3 and 4-player, and there's another different rule that comes into play when you're playing with 2-player as well. You can actually put a card in reserve. Like, I don't want to use this right now. I'll use it next turn. It's super useful in a 2-player game. In a 3-player game, can't do that. So,
Gotcha.
Go figure.
All right. So now that it's Dave's turn again, the first mission comes out. I'll go ahead and read it out loud. It's prevent the satellite launch. And it does say story mission, group mission on top. All these do, but just so you know, on these missions, everyone can help. And it says, if Cobra is able to launch a satellite into space, their device can pinpoint any target in the world. At the end of the turn, at the end of each player's turn, they gain a Cobra Trooper. Cobra Troopers are like wounds.
Oh, okay.
But it comes out, you put it in your trial, and then when it comes into play, you can attack it like a side mission.
It becomes a side mission, essentially.
Now it's going to take 1 complication, we'll get to that, but this is martial arts and explosives, and we're going for a 5. So we're going to put that right here on top. Go ahead and throw a complication on there. Complications are like a randomizer, gives you something else to do. Sometimes they increase the threat, sometimes it becomes a different mission that has to be dealt with.
They're never good.
There's not a birthday party under there.
Yeah.
Those could be complicated.
So it's a complication, not a cumpleaños.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Es no bueno. All right, Dave, it's your turn.
All right, so start a new round.
Took too long, my turn. Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this gear? No, that's not gear.
Now this is martial arts and explosives.
I have neither. I have Marksman for roadblock and a bunch of plain old Joes here. So there's no side missions, correct? I don't want to start this mission because I really can't help much. But I do have 6 recruiting, so I'm going to take my starting leader and upgrade him to my new leader.
Fantastic. Did any of those give you martial arts and explosives?
No.
I mean the
new guy?
Yeah.
He has explosives now.
Oh, look at that. Cool. How much?
3 explosives.
3 explosives. Awesome. So it is my turn.
Do you have any explosives?
Well, at the beginning of my turn.
Oh, I was supposed to gain a Cobra Trooper.
Right. So Cobra Trooper.
Was that the beginning?
It says at the end of each player's turn. I'll put it there for now. Okay. All right. So here we go. I've got 1, I've got 2, I got 3 regular Joes, I got Ripcord, and I got Scarlet. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count it, 5 recruiting. And so I can go over here and do something. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention about these missions is they have a special symbol on them. Special symbol, this is a ground vehicle. So if your vehicle you're using has a ground vehicle symbol on it, you might get a bonus. And that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to match them up. So that was a ground vehicle. That one there is a boat.
Okay.
Sea vehicle. Get it? Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a plane too.
Is there a subway?
No.
Okay.
Nor is there a train. Nope.
No. All right, so I got 5.
Of course, there's one mission in this game where you have to go into space. We don't have a rocket ship. I don't know how we get out there.
In a future expansion, I do remember the very large G.I. Joe space shuttle toy, and it was like $80, and this was in 1985, so $80 is like $2,000.
Yeah, so I'm sure that's perfect correlation.
Yeah, it's inflation, All right, so I'm looking at my stuff here. I got 5. Who do I want? I'm gonna go ahead and go with Cutter. Put Cutter on top here, but Cutter was 4, so I got 1 left to go to waste. But I'm going to ask you fine people, I could actually put 4 towards this. I'd be rolling 4 dice.
I could add 3 more.
Okay, so you got 3 explosives here. Do you have any sort of guy that you can contribute, even a normal Joe if you so desired? Martial arts explosives.
I was going to upgrade my leader.
Not if you use them now, you don't.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't want to. That's cool. Now, if we did it like this, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they would have 3. We'd be rolling 8 dice at 5 successes.
And I have a card that allows us for a reroll.
Fantastic. Well, I'm going for it. Okay, so I'm sending these guys in the company car. Company car has a 4-person capacity and does nothing special on the bottom, but Dave sent his guy as well. If Scarlet starts a mission, target player may destroy 1 card in their discard pile.
I don't have a discard pile.
I do.
Get rid of your comms.
I don't have a comms in there.
Oh.
So I'm going to get rid of normal Joe. No Joe. There we go. So we've got 1, 2 for the wild, 1, 2 for martial arts. A regular Joe starter always counts as 1 wild. So I got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll roll 5. I'll let Dave roll his own. That way I can blame him when we fail. Works out much better for me that way. Here we go. We're rolling at a 5.
Time.
Oh,
You forgot the complication.
I forgot the complication, as I do. Here we go. Story mission, +1 difficulty. So we're just going to put it right there. So now we're rolling 8 at a 6.
Yeah, when you get 6 successes. And if you look at the dice, stars represent successes, blank circles represent misses.
Right. There's 3 misses and 3 hits, one of which is a double. I only got 2. So Dave is going to fail this mission. I will mock him.
You had more dice and you only got 2.
Well, all right.
But I have a reroll.
Yeah, reroll.
Well, that gives us 3. That's still not enough, is it?
That is not enough.
All right, I'm not going to.
Don't waste
Don't
it.
waste the time.
Don't waste it. All right, so we failed. Now something happens when we fail. First, that goes in our discard pile. And threat goes up by 1. And put Baroness in play.
Okay, so now there's a leader in play.
All right, the bad guy leaders who exist only to make our lives more difficult.
So Baroness acts like a group mission, similar to the main mission, where we can all go after her at the same time. She has her own specific skills we need to use, stealth and tracker. Okay, but in order to, she needs 4 successes to defeat her. And if you want to do the main mission, every main mission must be started by a leader now until Baroness is defeated.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take the company car, put it back in the garage. I'm going to give that one to Dave, and he'll put the red chip on it, indicating we failed that mission. Indicating he failed that mission.
You had 5 dice, I had 3.
Dave failed that mission. At least I'm trying stuff.
Great.
Nice.
All right.
It worked out really well for you.
I forgot to replace the card. I'm going to replace it. Spirit and Freedom. That card is fantastic. That's seriously one of my favorite Joes. Now, before your turn starts, we have to replenish the story pile. Here we go. Protect the satellite. Cobra has used a mysterious device to teleport a massive battalion into the facility to steal a military satellite. When this card enters play, add 2 Cobra battalions to the lineup.
Okay. Those act like cover-ups. In order to purchase those cards, we need to defeat those battalions first, and those act as side missions.
Right. And this says Marksman or Tech, as opposed to and, like the other one was. So it's Marksman
Gotcha.
or. I actually have 2 right now, but
You
your
did so
turn,
well
buddy.
on your
Okay.
last mission.
I did. You know what? I'm not going to do any more. I'm not gonna do any more. Oh, by the way, these are now missions as well. These are side missions. So you can attempt them on your own. No one can help you.
Okay.
But remember, you guys recruit and deal with attacks. So you're not wasting one here or one there and not getting the value. You're getting both.
What's the value of doing a side mission?
Getting rid of it and reopening the card.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and if all the cards are covered up, we lose.
Oh, gotcha. All right. Well, I've got 3 regular Joes, and I've got my service rifle, and I've got my leader. I'd like to upgrade my leader, go from Flint to
Super Flint.
Flint Lockwood.
So before you do that, if you look at your turn order thing, you have, if you're going to do a mission, you have to do a mission first before you purchase.
I did mine backwards last time.
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realize you could do both, so I would like to do a mission first.
Okay.
I might as well just take one of those side. I don't have enough firepower to really do anything against the.
For these, it's any one skill. So Flint has 2 vehicles, so you're starting with 2. The extra guys you add 1 each. So you'll be able to take care of them, no problem.
And your service rifle, because you're doing a side mission.
Yeah,
adds
plus
even-
1 wild skill.
Right? So you decide.
Oh,
May
I
as
mean,
well-
do you think I have a chance of taking out that
Well, do you,
leader up
do,
there?
No.
Do you have Marksman or Tech?
Um.
Oh, the leader? You need
No.
stealth and tracker.
Oh yeah.
You're,
okay,
you're
no,
going
no,
for
no.
one of these.
Yeah, yeah. This side mission is fine.
Okay, so you take the company car officially. You put 4 dudes in it. There you go.
Plus my
Yep,
service
the rifle doesn't take up any space.
Yep. Now you add them up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your target is 2.
Which one are you going after? You have to declare.
I think I want to open up this one right here.
The
Okay.
Halo jump,
Yeah.
which is a different game.
Yeah. Look at that. We
Yeah.
got 3 successes, so that is
Alright.
defeated.
Not as easy. I mean, the successes don't come very easily.
They don't.
It's kind of like a 50-50 chance.
It's a 50-50 shot,
Yeah.
and you know,
Now, I don't mean to interrupt, but you do, because you were successful, all those regular Joes you used, you have the option to now get them out of your hand and just get them out of the game if you want.
you don't have to. And
It's
it's
a
early
little
yet.
early.
Yeah,
I might get rid
I
of
don't think
one of
I will.
them.
Yeah,
I would probably get rid of one of them if it was me, but you can do what you want.
I think I will do that. I think I'll get rid of one of them, and but now I want to. But before I get rid of them, I want to.
Yeah,
you'll
you
use
still
them
get to use them.
Okay.
I'll park the car for you.
Yeah. Thank you. Valet.
Okay, so go ahead and get rid of one of them. You're going to upgrade your leader because he was in play and you had 6 recruiting. You can
Right.
make him the super
Yeah, I'm
Flint.
getting rid of this guy too. Okay, so this is Flint Joe, promoted leader. They look a little bit different. They've got some other.
He looks significantly more awesome.
Yeah, he does.
And he has a new ability.
If there are 2 transports in the hangar, plus 2 wild skill, and target player draws 1 card. So
Right.
that is nice.
Normally, there's several vehicles here. We have some out here to purchase.
Like all cards you purchase, he goes right on top of your deck.
All
So
right,
you get to draw him next turn.
cool. All right, and that's it for my turn. I get something though because there's a.
Yes, you get a Cobra Trooper.
I do too. I totally forgot.
Wow.
And those go on your discard also.
Those go on your discard pile, yes. All right, end of the round. We're in the green area, so the threat goes up by 1.
I would
Again,
have to,
we would
I had
lose.
to recycle, so
We would lose if the threat ever made it to the top.
Yeah,
I've played this game several times. The closest it's ever gotten is that spot right there.
yeah.
Usually you're doing stuff to move the threat down, so. All right. I don't have stealth or tracker. I only have 2 regular Joes. And a comms card. Anybody have 3 or less cards? Probably not. Anything in there we want to get rid of?
How do you only have 4 cards? Oh, you
I
sent your card to
used-
help me and failed.
Yes, you did lead us on a failing mission.
I did. All right. So I have Scarlet, 2 Joe Schmoes, and Rip.
I guess I could have gone on the side mission, but I forgot. With my 2 Joes.
Yeah, you could have done something, but you chose not to. So now I got to deal with it.
I forgot.
I'll take care of it. How about I take it? All right. So I've got.
For a
Let's
cooperative
see.
game, I've never hoped for somebody to fail more.
thanks. So I'm going to take the company car. I'm aiming at 2. It's any one skill. I'll just go with martial arts. So I got 2, 3, 4, and 2 wild. So I got 6.
Why couldn't you rolled like that before?
Because it wouldn't have been funny. So I crushed that.
Yeah,
And
you
then
did.
I am going, when Ripcord defeats a side mission, lower the threat by 1. And then I'm going to play, you defeat a side mission, lower the threat by 1. And if Scarlet starts a mission, target player may destroy 1 card. He's been pretty mouthy. Oh, I still got to give it to him. So you can go ahead and destroy 1 card.
I'm going to destroy my comms card.
That's a good choice. And since this Joe was part of the mission, I'll be rid of him, but I have 4 recruiting. I'm going to help Jason out, and I am going to put
second vehicle
a
in the
second
hangar.
vehicle in the hangar.
Nice.
Because that will activate your special ability. That's how you play cooperatively. We don't root against one another.
I cheer on Jason all the time.
It's hurtful, man.
Can we go back to the pet peeves video?
I have some additional information.
Addendum.
Your turn, bro.
Sure.
Okay. I got 3 regular Joes. Got my service rifle again, but I've got my
What are his skills?
promoted Joe. His skills is vehicles and tracker.
She has tracker.
Yeah.
And on this one, since there's 2 vehicles in, I get to +2 wild skill, so I can add 2 more. And also, target player draws 1 card.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I have to draw that card first.
Wait. Are you going on a mission?
Yes.
That triggers if you go on a mission.
Right, yes. I was going to go on a mission.
Okay, so you're going after the Baroness, I assume? There's no penalty for failing this, so
Yeah.
would
Right.
you like some help?
Well, let me see if I know how many die I have here so far.
Well,
Looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I got.
Nope. She's not a side mission, so this does not apply.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I got 5.
Are you sure?
try again.
5, 6, 7 because of the 2 vehicles,
Correct.
and so 7.
Are you sure?
No.
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 You got 3 trackers. That's 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, okay. I was going with the. Okay, right.
Yep.
Okay, so let's
And
see.
if you took this car, you'd get another 2 if you wanted to.
Right, but you have to leave another guy
You
home.
have to leave a
'cause you
guy.
only get 3.
Well, if I leave this guy home, I'm still getting a net of 2.
Right.
2 more. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm
Are
counting
you
9.
sure?
I mean, 9.
9. Okay,
Yeah, +2.
so this is if you have 2 transports in the garage, which you did.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says target player draws card. You can target anybody. You don't have to target yourself. Just saying. The guy I normally target, I hate to say it, is who's ever next.
All right, go ahead, draw a card,
I
Dave.
hate this.
Even though he was recently discourteous to me, I would say Dave. All right, so
All
you're
right,
rolling
so-
for a 4.
9 for
There's
a
9
4.
dice. There's only 8 dice.
Yeah,
So
I
you
don't
gotta-
think I'm not gonna ask anyone else to commit.
Can't
cards.
anyway.
There's
There's
only
only
th-
3 people
Only
in the car.
3 people can
Oh,
fit in
that's
that
right.
vehicle. Can't hang on the sides.
You got it.
Okay, you got 4 successes there. You still
Yeah.
have 1 more dice to roll.
I mean, there's no overkill bonus, so I don't need to
No.
roll anymore.
She has been
And
defeated.
even though you've defeated her, it's just like the normal G.I. Joe cartoon. You just shot at her and it was enough for her to run away.
Run away.
So she can be back. So
Oh, great.
clean up this mess. But now, since you use a special vehicle, that goes in your discard pile too.
Okay, hold on. You're going to purchase some stuff also.
Oh, yeah.
And you have the option of,
I can bring this guy back in, though, for,
Use
for
counts for purchase.
purchasing.
Oh, yeah.
and you, any of those 2 regular Joes that you used, you could get rid of them at the end. One of them or both of them at the
If
end
you
of your
so
turn.
desired.
All right, so where's my purchasing at? 1, 2, 3, 5, 7?
7.
Okay. I kind of like that.
I think you should take Jay's favorite character.
Yeah, I was looking at the
Some choices are
spirit and
easy.
freedom. Yeah.
That guy is fantastic.
So this gives me +3 tracker, +3 marksman,
And we need
or
marksman.
+2 marksman for.
We need marksman
if
for this.
And he's awesome at recruit. He's got 3 recruit. And I believe his special ability does something fantastic too.
For each side mission, you control +1 hit this mission.
So, fantastic. Don't forget that goes on top of your deck. The rest of the stuff goes in your discard pile. Clean that up so Dave can take his turn.
You had 2 left if you wanted to use.
If you want another service rifle, but
I'm not going to take it to
would
the
say
service
no.
rifle, but I am going to get rid of one of these Joes, though.
No. Joe. Goodbye, Joe. All right, end of the round. Threat goes up by 1. All right, no side missions.
no,
And I have no marksman or tech.
of course not.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dave's ready to fight.
There's nothing to fight. Go ahead and give me a tunnel rat, please.
Tunnel rat. 1 tunnel rat for you, sir.
And then what else comes out? Anything for 2? No.
No.
I'm good. I don't want anything else. I have enough service rifles.
Yeah, I'm kidding. All right. I wish I could say my turn was going to be better than that, but it sure ain't. So I got 3 normal Joes and 2 worthless cards. That's tech. I'm going to take mainframe. By the way, credit to G.I. Joe for coming up with Hacker Dude in like the early 80s. Little do we know that this guy would one day be the most valuable player on the G.I. Joe squad. By the way, when you draw that vehicle, it's going to go right back in there.
Immediately.
Yeah. Because now it's in your discard pile.
Oh, in your deck.
Yeah.
Okay.
That special vehicle you used, you guys polishing it?
Well, as soon as it
Feeling
comes
it
up.
up.
Yeah, you're gassing it up. You're,
All right, so as soon as it comes up again, it goes back to
immediately.
the
So,
hanger.
yeah, if
Okay.
you have 5 cards and you draw it, you're down to 4 cards.
Okay, gotcha.
Says right in company policy, you may not return company vehicles to garage with an empty gas tank.
Yeah. Give it a wash, a wax, and gas it up.
It's your turn, sir.
Okay, well, I've got 1 starter.
Do you have any marksman or tech?
I do. I have Marksman.
Bunch.
I have none. Maybe you two can.
I got a service. I don't have that much. I got a starter. I got a service rifle. I've got this comm starter.
That's useless.
Yeah.
I don't know why that card's in this game.
Well, if there's something out there that's garbage I want to get rid of.
When you run out of this, you lose.
Not true. So, and then this
Why
one
can't
is
we
just
get rid of the comms card?
yeah. It's just diffuse if you defeat a side mission. So I don't really have that much, even though I've got this good one out
You
here.
know, this is marksman or tech, so technically you could go after the mission for marksman, but you'd need a lot of help from us. I have no marksman. And since it's an or, I've got a bunch of tech, and they wouldn't be able to help you.
I have no tech nor marksman.
Yeah, I'm not going to go after that then.
Yeah, I'm very valuable.
It'd be too difficult.
You're comic relief.
But I do have
Motivational speeches.
I'm the chair guy.
I do
Guy
have
in the chair.
I do have 6 though to purchase. Maybe that Halo jump.
It's a good card.
It's a pretty good card. Pretty good card.
You ignore vehicles. You just add a Joe without. If there's only room for 3. He flies out of the sky.
All right.
The killer whale.
There's some good vehicles there.
And yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, very good. All right, end of the round. This goes up by 1. I have no marksman or tech. That's useless. There are no side missions. I have a side mission. I have a Cobra Trooper that I'm putting in front of me. I will take the company vehicle.
Company car.
And I'll take Tunnel Rat, this Joe, that Joe, and my service rifle. Cobra Trooper needs any 1 skill. I'll use explosive. I have 3, 4, 5, and plus 1 for the service, so 6. And I need 1 success.
I don't think you'll get it. Close.
I got 2.
Double what you needed.
All right, that goes back in the hangar. I have 2, 4, 5, 6 recruiting. I need more Joes. You know what? I hate to do it, guys. I'm going to take both these guys.
Why do you hate to do it? Oh, this will be helpful for you.
I don't want to leave you guys with nothing, and then I'm going to get rid of these guys.
You left us with nothing. I will now mock you.
Was that the sniper rifle?
That's a sniper rifle. So you played during a mission, you get plus 2 wild skill.
Oh wow.
So it's fantastic. And it's got a 3 recruit on it.
Nice.
That's the thing about this game too. There are so few bad cards to purchase. There's a handful of them, but like every card or pretty much every card comes out, you're like, man, that's really useful. It's really good. Makes you want to buy stuff. You run out of this, you lose. And Dave's been known to play a little bit too close to the draw, so, which will probably happen here in this game. It hasn't come up to bite him yet, but it does happen.
Yeah, I have not lost this game, but thanks.
All right. Do either of you guys have any tech?
No.
No.
Awesome.
You bought the only tech that was in the deck.
I did. All right. I'm going on that mission. I'm taking the company car.
Wow.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, if you allowed me to come, I have a reroll if you needed it.
I got one also.
Okay. Would you like to send somebody with me?
I would.
Okay. You got to send who? Normal Joe. Okay.
I mean, should I send a normal Joe?
You can send a normal Joe. You got a reroll in there?
Oh, I've got this second
Second effort, yeah. So
Okay.
if you go on the mission, we each could use
Right.
this. If
You
we
have
need
to
it.
have a guy on the mission to play the card.
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was
Right.
wondering. So
Right.
I'm just committing 2 cards to this.
Yeah.
Only if you
mission.
have to play. But this card's only useful if you go on a mission. It doesn't even have recruiting, so.
Right.
So you want to send your normal guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna send my normal guy, and
Okay.
I keep this with
Keep
me
it in your
now.
hand.
Okay,
Just
okay.
you might not need it. You don't know.
Right.
All right. So there's my 6. There's your 1. There's your 1. And I'm going to read the complications. Oh, threat +1. See, just basic threat +1. No problem.
That goes
Right
up
here.
+1.
Discard. And it's a side mission. So when you have a side mission, someone chooses to take it. This one takes tech and martial arts, and it's a 2.
I don't have either.
Do you have tech and martial arts?
I mean, my Flint guy gets +2 wild.
Looks like you're.
Okay.
It looks like you win.
Yeah.
There you go. So that's yours. And if you don't
Excuse
solve
me.
it by the end of the turn, the threat goes up by 1. And bless you.
By the
Sorry.
end of your turn or the round?
End of your turn.
My turn. Okay.
All right. So here we go. We're going after this thing, which is Marksman or Tech. We're rolling 8 dice at 4 successes. I've got 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes. So we're good. You guys, this guy goes in your discard pile, or if the card's part of a successful mission, you can ditch him. But you didn't need to use your other card.
I've ditched mine that I sent on that mission.
I'm gonna ditch mine also.
Okay.
Hey, we succeeded.
All right.
And the threat goes down by 2 for succeeding.
Wonderful.
Whoa.
And I have 5 recruiting, and I'm going to take the sniper rifle.
We have protected the satellite. We didn't prevent the satellite launch, but we protected the
We
satellite.
protected it after it launched.
Nice.
So it's kind of a...
All right, so there's a new mission in play. Unfortunately, it comes out on your turn. Go ahead, Jay, you're in the middle.
I will read it. Rescue the scientist. Now, what's also interesting about this game is you randomize the missions that pop out. There's actually 5 random ones and 1 that you must do. This is the one that happens right before the first commercial break, and it's one you have to do as indicated by the golden border. Rescue the scientist. The scientist responsible for the mass device technology should know how to counteract its effects, but the scientist is in Cobra's clutches. Add complications to this mission equal to the number of players. At the end of each round, each player gains a Cobra Trooper. It's at the end of the round, not your turn. That's at the end of your turn. This is at the end of the round. We'll forget and have to be reminded by the YouTube public.
Well, the round's going to end at the end of your turn,
Yeah.
because you are the end of the round.
At the end of the
Yes.
round, we each gain a Cobra Trooper. Bonk.
3 complications.
Okay. Oh, and it is vehicles or stealth.
And if we have a plane on this mission, we get possible bonuses. We have not purchased any planes.
There's one.
All right. Okay, so I only have 4 cards, but I have 2 missions I have to worry about. I got this
Just that
side
one.
mission.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, but
It's cool.
if I can beat that one, if we can beat that one, then we don't have to worry about all the bad stuff.
That's true.
But I have to do
You
this one.
have to
yeah,
deal with that.
So
So
I think this will
why don't you
No, you
try
don't
to
have to.
Why don't you
Ignore it.
narrow your
Ignore it.
focus? Narrow your focus.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got this side mission here that I need to do. I've got 1 regular Joe. I've got to reroll a die. I've got my Halo jump, but that doesn't really help unless I want to add more people. Okay, well, I've got my my leader out, so I guess I'll be using the big guns just
No,
for this.
unfortunately, there's only 1 vehicle in the hangar, so
Yes.
it's the one you're taking.
Yes. But
'Cause you're not
I can't
walking.
use. I do get 2 wild skill, so I could
No,
just
you
do.
No, there's only
There's
one
only one
vehicle.
vehicle.
Oh, if they're 2.
Someone used their vehicle and didn't put it
You
back.
didn't put it back.
He borrowed it for the weekend and never returned it.
Have bullet holes in the side of it. Buff that out.
So I don't get.
You get nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
You're rolling essentially 2 dice. Because when you send a guy who has no applicable skills, it counts as 1 wild.
Okay.
2 dice and a reroll.
2 dice and a reroll, and I need 2 successes.
Better do it or we will mock you. Heavily.
Prepare the mocking.
The mocking.
You got
Oh, look at this guy.
it. Okay, so you can do all the missions from now on. I'm going to chill.
Put the mocking away.
I will put the vehicle away. The mocking remains.
Right, so get rid of
I'll
that.
take the successful mission away.
And what am I going
Oh, by the way, you know what you get for successfully completing a mission?
to reprieve from mocking?
No. Other than nothing. You get nothing.
Well, no, you have the option of letting that one Joe go, let him retire.
Yeah,
I'm going to wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
probably a good choice. So,
Alright,
do your recruiting.
So we've got 6
You
recruiting.
can put a vehicle back.
You know, I'm going to... Let's get this other vehicle out there.
That is a fantastic choice.
So now we've got a airplane in the mix. So
Tomahawk's a
does
helicopter.
this go right into the hangar?
Right to the
Yeah.
hangar.
Okay, all right, cool. All right. And please replenish the...
I will do so.
Thanks.
Like another Joe for Dave to buy.
No, I'm going to buy some gear. I need gear.
Okay, so since I was the end of the
It's
round...
the end of the round.
Yeah.
Each player gains a Cobra Trooper. Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
All right, end of the round. Threat goes up by 1.
By the way, just for clarity's sake, when you buy a card, it goes on top of your draw pile. But this card specifically says, when gained, place into your discard pile. Just so people at home aren't saying, well, you guys are cheating, you're not putting it on top of your deck. No, it goes right there.
Right.
All right, vehicles or stealth. Anybody have any vehicles?
Hold on a second, let me draw up.
No, sir. But
I have a vehicle.
How much? Wait, you have a vehicle? Or do you have the skill vehicles?
I have the...
Well,
no, that goes over here.
Okay.
Put in the car.
Well, I just drew it like just now. So give me a second.
you're still
I
finishing.
just looked at it when he's like, "Does anyone have a vehicle?" So I'm like, "I just have a vehicle."
I have no vehicles, but I could actually supply 3 because I have a Joe and I've got a card that adds +2 wild. So I can help.
All right, because I have 2 vehicles.
Okay. You got a leader?
I do have a leader.
Then this will give you +2 wild skill.
So I'd be up to 3, 4, 5.
Okay. And I can send 3 with you.
Just with 1 card.
2.
We
One
only
guy.
we can only put 3 people in this card.
1 guy, 1 card to throw.
Okay. Do you have any vehicles as a skill on any of your cards? Jason?
Say no.
No, I
He
do
keeps
not.
asking you, and you're just looking at him like, ugh.
All right. This is a jet. Would Tracker help us? No.
No.
But we could bring more guys with this.
But if you have a leader,
Yes,
that
yes.
does help us.
All right, so we're going to take the Awe Striker.
Oh.
I'm going to send Clutch for each Joe with vehicle skill on this mission, +1 wild skill. None.
No.
And I guess I have to send my leader.
And I will send Joe Schmo
All right, so we're up
from the phone pool.
So 2, 4, 5. I have 5 dice.
Do you need a? I've got 1 starter Joe that I could send.
We can't
We're at
fit them.
maximum
Oh,
capacity.
max capacity.
If you had your Halo jump, now that would come into
Yeah,
play.
that would-
I do not.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's hope it's not one of those complications that says send one of your Joes home.
Let's hope.
Put Major Blood in play.
That guy sucks.
Okay. Well, guess what you're going to get at the start of your turn?
No,
we're
he
gonna add
puts
a
out battalions.
Cobra Battalion.
Yeah.
Okay, story mission, reroll 1 hit.
Okay.
All right, this is a side mission that says it's explosives or tracker. I can take it. I have a 3 explosives.
Okay.
You have any explosives? Nope. I'll take the side mission.
I've got like nothing
have
here.
anything?
No, I have nothing. I might not even be able to buy anything next turn. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of twos
All right,
out there.
so I'm rolling 5, you're rolling 1,
1.
and I don't have a reroll. Oh, I do have a reroll.
I do too. Here's your 5. Enjoy that.
And we need 4 successes, but we got to reroll one of these hits. I'm going to let you reroll.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a reroll still left, so.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll your 1.
1. And then I'm going to play my card, which says add 2 wild skill. And then I'm going to play my card that says reroll 1 dice. Hey!
Yeah, I'm going to play mine that says reroll 1 die.
So we got 4 right now.
Whoops.
How do you miss that?
Okay, we're in danger.
We're in serious trouble, sir.
We got to re-roll one of these double hits,
I clearly cannot roll worth a darn.
and one of they has to be another double hit, or we fail this mission.
Wait, you have to re-roll it?
Yeah, the complication said you have to re-roll one of your hits. And we rolled 2 doubles.
2 double hits? Oh.
I only got a 1 hit.
Re-roll that.
All right, so
Wow.
we failed this mission.
Who?
Failure. Each player. Oh, the threat goes up by 2, and then each player gains 1 Cobra Trooper.
Awesome.
There you go.
Hey, he wasn't even in the mission. And guess what happens?
There you go. He shows up at your front door. Somebody ordered me on Amazon. I used my reroll. That's not good. All right.
You got your comms card?
No, it's buried.
Oh, because
I killed it.
I got nothing left. I spent all my stuff helping you.
All right, I got 3 explosives. I'm still on another mission here. Should I take this? Use up another vehicle? You give me only
help
1
you?
success. Yeah, it's 2 explosives.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, so I'm rolling 5,
I was going to say, Jason doesn't have anything over there.
and I need to roll 1 lousy success.
No, I don't like your chances. Hey, where was that last time?
Yeah. Okay. So I have 1, 3, 4 purchasing. What does that detonator do?
Blows
Detonator?
things up.
Target player may destroy 1 card in their discard pile. It also has 2 recruiting on it.
I'll take that because I have a card that allows me to do that twice if I draw them at the same time. Okay, so chapter 1 is done.